Thought we're supposed to stick together, stand up for each other.
Of course we do.
Right then, so everyone should be on my side.
We would be if you hadn't grassed him up. I've been inside, I know what it's like. Shouldn't do that to anyone.
Why do you lock you in the barn anyway?
Because I was just messing about.
Yeah, well, you do too much of that. Gets on my nerves sometimes.
At least you don't hit me for it.
What you saying, Barton hit you?
You didn't have to cancel the party. It's like you're ashamed of me.
It was going to be a housewarming too. You getting arrested is hardly something I want to boast about to the village.
What, you mean I've embarrassed you?
Well, I should be used to it by now. Do you remember when you gave my dad a half-hour lecture on crop rotation?
You admitted I was right in the end, though, didn't he?
Well, you were supposed to be asking his permission to marry me. Instead, you didn't speak to each other for a year. I ought to be grateful that they've released you. At least we can get back to normal now.
Not exactly. They're going to charge me with assault and false imprisonment.
You're joking? Well, what are we going to do?
I suppose I better find a good solicitor.
Are you telling me that you could go to jail?
You're worried about her, aren't you?
After what she did to me. But I can see that you're worried.
I didn't say that.
Perhaps you think you were too hard on her?
It's not the first time she's done things behind my back, you know. It's the story of our lives.
You see, I don't think she wanted to sell her share of the pub.
Then why would she say she did?
A cry for help, a tangential way of seeing if you still cared.
My sister's about as subtle as a sledgehammer. She wanted to sell. I wanted to buy. End of story.
Nothing to be oversensitive. I can see your reasons, but the truth of the matter is that she left this village in a hurry because you upset her.
I'll admit she was upset when she left. But I would have thought that had more to do with you asking her for a divorce.
You can't start blaming me for that. She betrayed me.
No need to be oversensitive. I know you had your reasons.
We both had. So, we're both to blame.
No, she's to blame. But that doesn't stop us worrying about her.
So what are we going to do?
Well, we could give her a call. Because once we know she's all right, that'll stop us worrying.
Excellent idea. I'm not going to forgive her.
Me neither.
No. I just want to check that she's all right. Answer phone. Valerie, this is Eric. If you get this message, can you please call me?
Look, when it gets to court, they'll see that it was a matter of principle.
Oh, well, you forget your principles for once. You've already told the police that you hit him and locked him up. That makes you guilty.
Yeah, but there are extenuating circumstances, aren't there?
Well, that depends on the judge. Be better off if it never got to court.
Well, it's out of my hands now, isn't it?
Well, maybe if you spoke to Aaron.
I'm not pleading with him. He's the one in the wrong.
Does that really matter? The bottom line is, I don't want you to go to jail.
I helped him out through that crash, and you've seen how he repaid me. I'm not apologising to him.
Well, you have to if that's what's going to put a stop to this.
Well, there's no guarantee he'll drop it. He could just laugh in my face. In fact, he probably will. Can you imagine how he'll feel having that much power over me?
I know it won't be easy.
There's got to be another way.
Well, I can't see one.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't do it.
Well, I'm sorry, but you have to. Yes, he might laugh in your face, but all that gets hurt that way is your pride. If you go to jail, your whole family suffers. Maybe you should work out which one's more important to you, John.
Terry! Terry!
Are you going to stop calling me?
Well, if you paid more attention to us, I wouldn't need to.
I've told you I've got other guests. And if you're going to start moaning about dinner, I'm not even starting it for another hour, so you'll be wasting your time.
I wasn't going to moan about dinner.
I've got other things to worry about. I've got a prospective buyer coming round this afternoon. I can't be spending my whole time chasing after you.
That's what I'm paying you for.
Oh, yeah. I'm your eyes and ears. Right, well, the big news in the village is that new farmer bloke's been arrested for assaulting Aaron. That set tongues wagging. No one's even talking about you.
Oh, well, that's where you're wrong.
What makes you think that?
Valerie, this is Eric. If you get this message, can you please call me?
My guess is him and Diane have been talking about me quite a lot.
Oh. So does that mean that you'll be moving out soon?
No, it means I'll be moving on to phase 2 of my plan and I'll be needing a few things. So you can start by popping over at the shop and getting us some new tights, because a girl never knows when she's got to look her best. What do you want?
I know you're probably angry about what happened.
How would you feel if someone hit one of your kids?
At least give me a chance to tell you my side of things, eh?
You better come in then. I could really do with a drink. How about you?
It's one of the best ideas I've heard all day. Cheers.
So, I suppose you've been slagging off my son to the place?
No, I just told them what happened, that's all. It seems it won't stop him from charging me with assault and false imprisonment. You probably think that's what I deserve.
Oh, what you did was wrong, but things shouldn't go that far.
I know, I was thinking maybe we could find a way of putting a stop to it.